Election Predictions Official proudly presents Election Night in America 2020. Tonight, we'll be covering the Virginia presidential election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Let's get right into it. As always, we will begin by looking at the 2008 and 2012 results in the state of Virginia. Barack Obama won both elections in the state of Virginia. In 2008, he beat John McCain by over 6 points, and in 2012, Mitt Romney cut that lead down to just 3 points, but both years, Virginia went to the Democrats. And in 2016, Hillary Clinton actually outperformed Barack Obama's numbers in 2012, beating Donald Trump by 5.4 points in the state of Virginia. It's worth noting that no Republican has won a statewide election in the state in over 10 years. Finally, let's take a look at the JHK Forecast for Virginia. They predict that Joe Biden will carry the state by almost 9 points, carrying 52.6% of the vote to Donald Trump's 43.7%. And with that, let's get into the EP official prediction. The polls have closed across the state of Virginia. Take a look at the early numbers coming in out of the state of Virginia. Joe Biden is out to an early 17,000 vote lead with just 3% of precincts reporting. He holds 54.41% of the vote to Donald Trump's 40.19%. Keep in mind, this is really early. A lot of vote is left to be counted. The overwhelming majority of the vote is left to be counted in the state. This race is too early to call at the moment. We have a key race alert coming in right now. With 46% of the precincts now reporting in Virginia, Donald Trump has taken a 70,000 vote lead. Keep in mind that despite Donald Trump's near 4% advantage at the moment, the Washington, D.C. suburbs in the state of Virginia are usually very late to report results, and thus a large portion of the Democratic vote is yet to be counted in the state. We have another key race alert coming in right now out of the state of Virginia. Joe Biden has retaken the lead with 79% of precincts reporting. He now leads by 1.3% and 41,000 votes over Donald Trump. The former vice president holds 48.16% of the vote to the president's 46.92% of the vote. A lot of Democratic vote is still out there in the DC suburbs left to be counted. We expect to make a projection very soon. Election Predictions Official can now make a major projection. Joe Biden is the projected winner of Virginia's 13 electoral votes. The former Vice President Joe Biden is the projected winner in the state of Virginia, with 100% of precincts reporting. His lead extended to 331,000 votes over Donald Trump. He has won by nearly 8 points over the President Donald Trump. He wins with 2,113,998 votes. He wins with 51.20% of the vote to Donald Trump's 43.71% of the vote in the state of Virginia. We can now take a look at the updated race to 270. Donald Trump holds 44 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 13. The next state to be called in this series is the state of Vermont. And then we move on to the next poll closing. So far, Donald Trump has won in the states of Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia, and South Carolina, while Joe Biden has won in the state of Virginia. Looking at the popular vote now, Joe Biden has cut Donald Trump's lead down to just 6 points. Justin Amash and Howie Hawkins remain far, far behind, struggling to make any, if any, impact on this race. Donald Trump holds 51.64% of the popular vote to Joe Biden's 45.07% in this series so far. Please make sure to like the video below and subscribe while you're at it, as well as share the channel to all of your friends. Also check out the links to my social medias listed here and in the description down below. And check out more content from my channel here. Thanks so much for watching.